Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast and vibrant jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Leo. Leo was the king of the jungle, known far and wide for his strength and courage. His roar could be heard for miles, and all the animals respected and feared him. But there was something Leo was missing: kindness. He ruled with a stern paw, believing that showing kindness would make him seem weak. In the same jungle, there also lived a small and timid mouse named Mimi. Mimi was a gentle soul, always helping others and spreading cheer wherever she went. She believed in the power of kindness, even in the face of adversity. Her friends included a colorful parrot named Polly, an old wise tortoise named Tilly, and a playful monkey named Momo. They often discussed the importance of being kind and helping others. One hot afternoon, Leo was prowling through the jungle, his golden mane glistening in the sun. He was hungry and searching for his next meal. As he walked, he noticed a movement in the grass. Instinctively, he pounced, but instead of finding a delicious treat, he discovered Mimi, the tiny mouse, trembling beneath his massive paw. "Please, mighty Leo, spare my life," Mimi squeaked, her tiny voice filled with fear. "I promise to repay your kindness one day." Leo laughed, a deep rumbling sound that echoed through the trees. "How could a little mouse like you ever repay me? You are too small and weak. But I am not hungry enough to eat you, so I will let you go. Consider yourself lucky." Leo lifted his paw, and Mimi scampered away as fast as her little legs could carry her, grateful for her life and determined to keep her promise. Days turned into weeks, and life in the jungle went on as usual. Leo continued his reign, often forgetting the small mouse he had spared. However, one fateful day, while he was exploring a new part of the jungle, Leo found himself in a trap set by hunters. A thick net ensnared him, and no matter how much he struggled, he couldn't free himself. His mighty roars echoed through the jungle, but none of the animals dared to come to his aid. Mimi, who was nearby, heard Leo's distressing roars. Remembering the day Leo had spared her life, she rushed to find him. When she saw the great lion trapped and helpless, her heart filled with determination. She knew this was her chance to repay his kindness. Without a moment's hesitation, Mimi began gnawing at the ropes of the net with her sharp little teeth. She worked tirelessly, her jaws aching, but she did not stop. Slowly but surely, the ropes began to give way. Leo watched in amazement as the tiny mouse worked to free him. He had never imagined that such a small creature could possess so much courage and determination. After what seemed like hours, Mimi managed to chew through the last rope, and the net fell away. Leo was free. He stood up and shook his mane, feeling the strength return to his powerful limbs. He looked down at the exhausted mouse with a newfound respect. "You have saved my life, Mimi," Leo said, his voice filled with gratitude. "I was wrong to underestimate you. Thank you for your kindness and bravery." Mimi smiled up at him, her whiskers twitching with delight. "We all have our strengths, Leo. Kindness is my strength, just as courage is yours. Together, we can achieve great things." From that day forward, Leo and Mimi became the best of friends. Leo learned to show kindness to the other animals in the jungle, and in return, they showed him loyalty and respect. He realized that kindness was not a weakness, but a strength that brought the animals together. One day, as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the jungle, Leo gathered all the animals for a meeting. He stood on a high rock, with Mimi perched on his shoulder, and addressed his subjects. "Dear friends," Leo began, his voice carrying warmth and authority, "I have learned a valuable lesson from our friend Mimi. Kindness is a gift we can all give, no matter how big or small we are. It has the power to change lives and make our world a better place. From now on, let us all strive to be kind to one another, to help each other in times of need, and to build a community where everyone feels valued and respected. The animals cheered, their voices ringing through the jungle. They embraced the message of kindness, and the jungle became a place of harmony and friendship. Leo and Mimi's bond grew stronger, and their story was passed down from generation to generation as a reminder of the power of kindness. As the days passed, Leo's transformation became evident in the way he interacted with the other animals. He would often take walks with Tilly the tortoise, listening to her wise stories about the jungle's history. He played games with Momo the monkey, laughing and learning from the young one's playful nature. He even enjoyed listening to Polly's beautiful songs, appreciating the melody that filled the jungle air. Leo also took it upon himself to help those in need. One day, he found a young deer named Daisy who had injured her leg. Remembering Mimi's bravery and kindness, Leo gently carried Daisy to a safe place and watched over her until she healed. The animals began to see Leo not just as a powerful king, but as a compassionate leader who cared deeply for his subjects. Meanwhile, Mimi continued to spread her message of kindness with the help of her friends. She organized gatherings where the animals could share their stories and support one another. One such gathering was held at the edge of the jungle, where a beautiful river flowed. The animals gathered around as Mimi stood on a rock to address them. "Friends," Mimi began, her voice soft yet firm, "we live in a world that can sometimes be harsh and unforgiving. But if we choose to be kind, we can create a place where everyone feels safe and loved. Kindness is a choice, and it starts with each one of us." The animals listened intently, their hearts touched by Mimi's words. They shared stories of how kindness had impacted their lives. A young rabbit named Rosie spoke about how Polly's songs had comforted her when she felt lonely. An old elephant named Ellie shared how Momo had helped her find food during a drought. As the sun set and the stars began to twinkle in the sky, the animals felt a sense of unity and purpose. They realized that they were all connected by this simple yet powerful act of kindness. From that day on, they made a pact to always support and care for one another. Leo and Mimi continued to lead by example, their actions inspiring others to do the same. One rainy season, the river overflowed and flooded parts of the jungle. Many animals lost their homes and food sources. Without hesitation, Leo organized a rescue mission. He and his strongest friends, including a group of elephants and hippos, worked tirelessly to build shelters and gather food for those affected by the flood. Mimi and her friends, Polly, Tilly, and Momo, also sprang into action. They formed teams to provide comfort and assistance to the displaced animals. Polly sang uplifting songs to keep everyone's spirits high, Tilly shared her wisdom on survival, and Momo used his agility to quickly gather supplies. During this challenging time, the animals saw the true power of kindness. They realized that when they worked together and supported one another, they could overcome any obstacle. The jungle community grew stronger, and the bonds between the animals deepened. As the floodwaters receded and life returned to normal, Leo called for another meeting. This time, it was not just a meeting of the jungle animals, but a celebration of their unity and resilience. Leo stood tall on his rock, with Mimi by his side, and addressed the crowd. "Dear friends," Leo began, his voice filled with pride, "we have faced a great challenge and emerged stronger because of our kindness and unity. We have shown that no matter how difficult the situation, we can overcome it together. Let us continue to be kind and support one another, for that is what makes our jungle a true home." The animals cheered and celebrated, their hearts filled with joy and gratitude. They danced and sang, sharing in the happiness that came from knowing they were part of a caring and loving community. Years later, when Leo was an old and wise lion, and Mimi had a family of her own, the jungle thrived as a testament to their legacy. The animals lived in peace, supporting one another and celebrating their differences. And whenever a young cub or a curious mouse asked about the secret to their happy lives, the elders would tell the tale of Leo and Mimi, the lion and the mouse, who showed that even the smallest act of kindness could make a mighty difference. And so, the story of the lion and the mouse teaches us all that no act of kindness is ever wasted, and that true strength lies in the ability to be kind to others. The jungle remained a place of harmony, a beacon of hope where every creature, big or small, knew that kindness was the key to a happy and fulfilling life. Through the years, Leo and Mimi's story became more than just a tale of friendship. It became a guiding principle for the jungle's future generations. The young ones learned from an early age that kindness was not only a virtue, but a way of life. Schools and gatherings emphasized the importance of compassion, empathy, and helping others. One day, a young lion cub named Lenny, eager and full of questions, approached his mother, Luna. "Mother, can you tell me more about Great King Leo and the brave mouse Mimi?" he asked, his eyes wide with curiosity. Luna smiled and patted Lenny's head. "Of course, my dear. King Leo and Mimi's friendship was special because it taught everyone that being kind makes us strong and united. They showed us that even the smallest creatures can do great things, and that kindness can change the world." Lenny listened intently, his heart swelling with admiration for the legendary duo. He wanted to grow up to be a lion like Leo, strong but kind, and a friend to everyone in the jungle. Inspired by the story, he began to practice acts of kindness every day. He helped a family of hedgehogs find shelter, shared his food with a hungry squirrel, and comforted a baby bird that had fallen from its nest. As Lenny grew, his reputation as a kind and gentle lion spread through the jungle. He became a beloved figure, much like King Leo. One day, as he walked through the jungle, he encountered a young mouse named Millie, who reminded him of the stories about Mimi. Millie was shy but had a heart full of kindness. She admired Lenny and wanted to help him in any way she could. Together, they embarked on adventures, helping those in need and spreading joy throughout the jungle. Their partnership echoed the legacy of Leo and Mimi, showing that the spirit of kindness continued to thrive in the jungle. They faced challenges, but with kindness and teamwork, they overcame every obstacle. They helped a family of beavers rebuild their dam after a storm, guided a lost elephant calf back to its herd, and mediated conflicts between different animal groups. As time went on, Lenny and Millie became symbols of the enduring power of kindness. The jungle flourished under their care, and the animals lived in harmony. The story of the lion and the mouse was passed down through the generations, each telling adding new chapters of kindness and courage. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Lenny stood on the same rock where Leo once addressed the jungle. Millie stood beside him, her eyes shining with pride. The animals gathered, their hearts full of respect and admiration. Lenny spoke, his voice filled with warmth and wisdom. Dear friends, we continue to learn and grow because of the kindness that flows through our jungle. Let us never forget the lessons of our ancestors, Leo and Mimi. Kindness is our strength, our guiding light. Together, we can face any challenge and build a future filled with love and compassion. The animals cheered, their voices ringing through the jungle, echoing the timeless message of kindness. The jungle remained a place of peace and unity, a testament to the power of kind hearts and courageous spirits. And so, the legacy of the lion and the mouse lived on, inspiring countless generations to choose kindness, to help one another, and to create a world where every creature, big or small, could thrive in harmony and joy. The story of Leo and Mimi, Lenny and Millie, became a cherished tradition, a beacon of hope, reminding everyone that kindness could indeed change the world. The moral of the story is simple yet profound. Kindness is a powerful force that can create lasting bonds and bring a community together. No act of kindness is ever too small, and even the gentlest of creatures can make a mighty difference. For more heartwarming tales and exciting adventures like the story of Leo, Mimi, Lenny, and Millie, be sure to subscribe to the Kids Craze Toons YouTube channel. Our channel is filled with fun and educational stories that teach valuable lessons about friendship, bravery, and kindness. Don't miss out on the magic. Subscribe now and join us on countless journeys through enchanting worlds.